Hello there, I'm Taiwo, just a regular academic who got tired of seeing brilliant students struggle with the mechanics of writing. I'm the creative director at Delight Data Exploration. But what really drives me is showing people those little writing tricks that nobody ever teaches in school. In a simple way, I help people who are drowning in research problems and endless data. My work is basically academic rescue. So whether you're stuck figuring out your research design, you're battling with statistical analysis, or you're just staring at a blank page, wondering how to start your discussion section, think of me as your academic coach. The person who shows you those shortcuts and techniques that makes writing so much easier. Actually, I'm not just about fixing papers though. I'm about teaching you how to fish. So when you come to me with a statistical analysis problem, I don't just run the numbers and hand them back to you. I don't just address your problem and then I give it back to you. I don't just do that. I show you exactly what I did. So next time you can do it yourself. The best part of my day is when the client says, wow, that's it. That's all I needed to do. Because actually, I believe, and we all believe at Delight Data Exploration, that writing well doesn't have to be so complicated. Real talk, no academic jargon. Techniques you can actually use right away. To kickstart this, we're having a flagship program, a weekly podcast, which we have decided to title Write Math in 5. And that podcast are exactly what they sound like. 5-minute tips that solves real academic writing problems. They are the kind of things I wish someone had told me when I was pulling all-nighters for my own papers. We've also got workshops that start totally free, and build up to the advanced stuff. But the interesting thing is that you can actually start from nothing, having no money. It's totally free. And I designed them thinking about what I needed most as a student, not theory, but practical, do this, then do that instruction. I'm a big believer in baby steps. You don't need to transform your writing overnight.
Wow.
You just need to learn one small technique at a time. Oh, and expect some humor too. Academic writing is a serious business, no doubt. But learning about it doesn't have to put you to sleep. I promise our sessions are probably the only academic workshop where you actually really laugh. You know what? Most academic skills aren't actually complex. They are just poorly explained. It's like when someone gives direction using landmarks, only they know. Turn left where the old bakery used to be. That's not helpful, right? What I do is I break everything down to the absolute detail, absolute basic. I don't assume you know any of the secret academic handshake or terminology. I start with click this button, then type this, level instructions. Because honestly, that's what most of us need. I also use a lot of analogies and real life examples. Academic writing is just communication after all. So if you can tell a friend about your weekend, you can write a thesis. You just need to learn the specific patterns academic writing follows. Once you see those patterns, everything clicks into place. The look on someone's face when they realize academic writing isn't some mysterious talent, but just a learnable skill, that's priceless. Anyone can become an excellent academic writer with the right techniques and a bit of practice, just clear instructions and the willingness to try. So I used to say to those around me, writing changed my life, and I would love that it changes yours too. So join us on this exciting journey as we start from a blank page into becoming a maestro at work. Thank you.